It's finally here. I ordered this from China almost 4 months ago. 3 or 4 months ago. And it got held up for some odd reason. I don't know. Apparently they have some kind of like minor issue going on there. I don't know. Something minor, nothing really big. And it finally got here today. And I am so excited. I've wanted to make this video and make this build forever. I did this a long time ago. Because this is exciting. Yep. You guessed it. It's Chinese motherboard. This is an X89 motherboard, or something like that. It's the G34 socket for this Opteron 61 or 6320. No, it's a 16-core 63 series Opteron CPU. I've had this for months. I ordered it for like 20 bucks on eBay months ago, and I've been waiting for this board to show up. Let's unbox it and get this CPU installed. Oh, I hope I didn't miss that. Whatever. So, if I mixed the unboxing, because my camera just turned off randomly, I need a new camera. It came with IO shield, SATA cable, motherboard screws, or like standoff screws, and thermal compound, which I'm not going to be using it, and yeah, it's actually the right IO shield. Oh man. I don't know what to say. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to use. Oh my god, it's like high quality too. First of all, it's adorable. Opteron is like old Threadripper. Don't forget, this is a 16-core CPU. Mind you, it's at like 2 point something gigahertz, but it still is a 16-core CPU. But some funny things about this board, it's got RAM slots on the top. This is DDR3 compatible, so I do have 4 sticks of DDR3 that only has 2 slots, so we get no quad channel or anything. It's all USB 2 except for 2 USB 3.0 ports, but we do actually have a USB 3.0 header on the bottom, and we just have, SATA. I think it's the old SATA though. And just this form factor is crazy to me. We do have a speaker soldered on, and we have one 1X and one 16X slot. Hopefully we can adapt that for more or something like that, but this is just a crazy board. This is honestly just over. I'm so happy this finally is here. And it is, like I said, yes, it's from China. Yes, it's kind of a hobbled together, mini micro ATX, 2 slots on top of the socket, server CPU motherboard. But it's a company. It's a real company in China, and it's a high quality board. Never thought I'd say that. And this thing is so cool. It's even got a chipset fan, and I am actually so happy it's here. Now, we did have another part, the cooler. So I've seen other YouTubers, and I'm not gonna lie, I was inspired by other YouTubers. Well, actually, no, I saw this on eBay, then I saw another YouTuber do it to make sure it was actually worth the time because the board's like 70 bucks a while ago, to do it, and they didn't get a cooler. So they had, that's not the greatest cooler in the world, but that's a legitimate cooler. This is legitimate CPU cooler. So it's for the socket G34, so you need just one screw on each side. Don't know how that mounting is going to be great. Yeah, I can see that. Alright. So, it's all unboxed. Let's get my 16-core CPU installed, and I'll be right back. It's going to be awesome, man. I'm so excited. Alright, we have everything we need. We've got our Opteron 6738 or 6378, 75, 6370 something, 16 cores, boosts up to like 3 point something gigahertz. And we've got our Jingsha X89 board. Oh, wait, hold on. Almost forgot. We're going to need some extra things. So, we're going to pop out this nice kit of HP ECC DDR3 RAM. I think it's ECC. I don't know. It looks like it's got the extra DRAM chip in the middle. These are just nice sticks. These are 8 gig sticks of DDR4 1600 or 1866. Whatever the fastest, the good one is. And we're just going to... why am I starting with that? Nope. we're going to pop out 2 because we only have 2 RAM slots. And also, so you might have noticed that, yes, there is already thermal paste on there and on my cooler. I did test the system already to make sure it boots, and it didn't. It wouldn't boot to Windows. It boots up normally, but I couldn't get it into Windows, no matter what I tried. And I was using the SATA slot. But if you notice on the board, we have an M SATA slot, so I bought this. This is the Dogfish Technology solid state M SATA drive, 120 gigs. It was the cheapest one I could find on Amazon. And it does work with that. So we're going to hopefully not snap it in half. This packaging is terrible. I don't know why I even bothered putting it back in. So we'll be using an M SATA SSD for this build. And that's basically all we need. We have our power supply over here off screen. It's our, I don't know if it's on screen or not. I can barely tell. It's a Focus Plus Gold. And we will actually need a graphics card. Yeah, I think this works. I think it suits the build. Put that over there. Alright, we'll be using our RX 580 2048 SP. And let's just get this built. So this retention mechanism, it hurts me, man. So, got to push down and really bring it up. This socket, oh god, pushes so hard on the CPU. So, it's almost like a sideways threadripper, it feels like. So, let's line that up in the socket. Really wish I had a cameraman right about now. Alright, just like that. Perfection. Alright, now this is the just terrible. You just have to slam down that retention. It crunches. Oh, I hate that. Like, I hate when you really have to push something in on a CPU. It's just not fun. Let's put our RAM in now. So like I said, 16 gigs, because we only have 2 DIMMs. 2 DIMM slots, I guess. 16 gigs of DR3. Nothing fancy, except it is fancy. It came in a cool case. Alright, and then cooler. So this is weird. This is a crazy cooler to me. It's just, I don't know. I'm guessing it goes this way because I can. Though realistically, it can probably go either way. But it's like perfect length to go into that header. And it's just 2 screws on either side. Now, actually, the one reason I do like this mount is because it's easy. But I'm guessing it wouldn't work on a modern CPU. Because this CPU, don't forget, you know, modern threadripper is pretty long, but it's also pretty wide as well. This CPU is mostly just a lengthy boy. So, we just have to screw it in on both sides. Just like that, our cooler is installed on the board, and we can move on to our M SATA SSD, which I lost the screw for. Maybe this one will work. I messed up. I didn't even think about it. I'm like, I don't need this screw. You know what? It's not the right screw, but I've just forced it to be the right screw. Now it's the right screw. So one thing I noticed before, I love this chipset fan. Ow, I stabbed myself with the board. It's adorable. So, we have our system. Let's get our power supply cable. We have to move it all the way over here because of network restraints. Can't English. And we'll plug in our 24-pin connector. Our single 8-pin CPU connector. I do want to get like a 5-opt, like one of those 4 or 8 Opteron CPU boards, but I know that won't be happening anytime soon. Unless Micron wants to send me anything. And let's install our just amazingly amazing. Oh, it's gotta be at the edge. RX 580 2048 SP with our 6-pin. Oh, that was some snapping I didn't want to hear. And we got a little system here. So let's just get it plugged in. I'm not going to do the networking. Let's get that plugged into the graphics card. Power supply. You should know this. You build computers. And we're going to just short the pins for power because I don't have a switch. And just like that, we just built the stupidest PC I think I've built so far. I made a video called My Stupidest PC, and I think this just tops it. Monitor's on. You can't see that. You can't see the monitor. Let me move the camera. Alright, now you can see the monitor in the corner. So, we do... Oh, it's updating. I put Windows on the drive after like 50 attempts of doing it on SSD. So, what am I going to do with the system? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you guys gaming performance. Now, I'm saying this now so no one complains about it in the comments. I could not use a screen capture, and I was not going to sit here installing Elgatos and such to do off-screen capture. But I couldn't do screen capture, and here's why. Yeah, this system, not meant for gaming and streaming at the same time. But, relatively speaking, the gaming performance was terrible. I tested PUBG and then I was done. This system's, it's not having a good time for gaming. It's definitely not a gaming system. Gaming is not where it's at. But in the next video about this system, if you guys want it, if I do see a good amount of likes and comments of people wanting it, and it gets a good amount of views, I'm talking like 400-ish views, and people want to see it, I will install one of these, and then, like, instead of this graphics card, I'll put in one of these, so it won't have great graphics power, but it is 16 cores. Now, Windows had this problem where it was only recognizing it as an 8-core, 16-thread CPU. But if you look it up, it's clearly a 16-core, 16-thread. But this Elgato HD60, 16 threads or 16 cores, whatever you want to say, is pretty. It's a good amount. Now they're pretty weak cores. The IPC is its main, because boost up to 3-point-something gigahertz, but it's IPC is its main problem. Still 16 cores, maybe some 1080p capture, I don't know. If you want to see it in the next video, or not like the next video, but like next video about this system, I don't know why I did that. Be sure to let me know in the comments. If you don't want to see it, I'll do it on the side for myself, because I want to see it. Because this could, relatively speaking, be a pretty compelling purchase. You buy some Chinese Opteron motherboard, a $20 Opteron, and a cheap power supply, and then throw in an HD60 and some spare graphics card you find in an old office computer, because this does not have integrated graphics, and maybe you get, it's like $200-$300, because these things are not cheap, but you can get it for like $70. $300 streaming PC? I don't know, pretty good. But that's the point. Thank you guys so much for watching this little video. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed. I know some people have like done this motherboard combo death. The second I saw someone do it, I'm like, I need to have one of those. So now I have one. If there's anything else you want me to see me do with it, other games is not an option. We get it. Other games, they might run fine, but like it's not a gaming PC. I'm not gonna game on it. Threadripper is not a gaming PC, but I game on it because there's actually a reason to. But that's the point. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.